Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. The Cardinals will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Popped up. Murphy waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his career totals, DeYoung enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hampson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Carlos Martinez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Dylan Carlson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Dylan Carlson.
Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he fouls this one off. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. The bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Arenado's got it, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Tommy Edman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three and two now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, DeYoung enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Story ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rockies nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three and 0 now. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Once again, a 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Miller's got it to second for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Batting fifth.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carlson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brad Miller, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
0-2 the count to Miller. Nobody out, runner on first. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2?
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, and that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In his career, Molina carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Number 52 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler O'Neill. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. O'Neill is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Tommy Edman. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Two out, bases loaded. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rockies nothing.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ian Desmond is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Desmond Playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now batting, number 52. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. From the stretch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-1. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Neill looks up into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. Edman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Slovverr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. O'Neill looks up. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
The batter, number 50.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 1.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In the air out to left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 3, John Nunez.
So stepping in, Dom Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Ready on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 51.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And that one got a piece of him.
Right there. First base.
So a runner on first with one out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 7-4. Well, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen, and the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet. Very few balls in history have reached that territory, so expect to see that one on highlight reels for a long time to come.
The pitcher, number
to the plate now, Carlos Martinez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2-2 now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Tommy Edman waits on deck. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Edman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy Edman, no hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken but called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And that's the 3rd out. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rockies 4. Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1.
Helpful.
Pitch popped up. Edman over to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
In now for Colorado, Kevin Pillar. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, David Dahl. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
On its way is pitch number 75. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. The count 2-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Hampson battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Second and third here, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that misses. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jairo Diaz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside, 2-1. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
3 runs already home here. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Max Schrock will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he lays off there 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And good for him. Max Schrock has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 13-4. Number 33 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 33.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Daniel Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Still even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Garrett Hampson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And here's the 3-2 from him.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 13-6. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, down.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Brad Miller.
In now, Brad Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch hit to short.
Story brings it in.
Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Matt Kemp is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Cards lead it 13-6. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Givens.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dylan Carlson.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Carlson comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. Is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Nope,
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Carpenter carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Alex Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat.
No one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count, and it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about. He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first base.
Striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this wild affair. Standing in, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Edman.
First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at third here, nobody out. Ball 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 delivery.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Desmond is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. At the plate, Ian Desmond starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is flared out towards 2nd. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 3.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
We got full count.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The pitcher, number 60, Michael Given.
Josh Fuentes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Josh Fuentes.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. St. Louis scored a lucky 13 in this one. Carlos Martinez earns the win, his second. Herman Marquez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.